dog walk because I still gotta I'm gonna try and go home and take Lady for a walk before I get to doing the streaming. I want to try and get a walk with Lady. So I had something else to do this morning. So I brought Blue and Bowie. Bowie, every time, man, every single time. The minute I start a stream, Blue, come on, stop kicking everywhere. I swear, the minute I start a stream, Bowie takes a dump, man. Every freaking time. Look, we gotta go to this garbage now. I'm not carrying it around, okay? That's all there is to it. I'm not carrying the poop. I have to do that enough as it is. It's gross. Come on, bag. Open up. Dude. Having one hand sucks. Alright, look. We're going over to this garbage can over here. Right over here. We're going this way to the garbage can. No, I don't care if you don't like it or not. We're going to this garbage can because I'm not carrying the poop around. If there's a garbage can, I'm going to it. I'm sorry, Blue. You're just going to have to deal with that. The trivial problems of a dog life. Having to walk a little ways out of his way so that his owner can throw away poop. Yeah, gross. Alright, Blue, come on, we'll go back. We'll go back into the park. Come on, I'll let you go run around in the park for a little while. Come on, we have to go over to the other side, though. This is the nicest park that I know of around. It's also the park that's been cut off from the rest of the my neighborhood by a fence. But yeah. So this is just sorry, this is like a shitty walk that I had to take because I didn't have a choice but I had to get Blue out and I had to go somewhere else this morning, and so we're at this other park. And it's not super nice, but I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna take Lady out for a walk and see if I can get her to go for a little bit of a walk somewhere because after she eats breakfast, a lot of times she'll is way more willing to go for a walk. So I'll see what happens. This is a nice park. It's a nice neighborhood. I kind of wish I lived in this neighborhood, to be honest. It's a little nicer than my neighborhood. I mean, I don't find broken meth pipes and syringes over here, and I don't have guys I've actually found people smoking meth in my front yard, not in my front yard, but that there's this green that that little when I come walking into when I go home, there's that little green space that is there. I found people smoking meth there before. I mean, it's not like I live in a terrible neighborhood, but it's Albuquerque. It's just the way it is. I mean, Albuquerque's kind of crappy. I don't know what else to say about it. It's kind of all there is to it. It's a incredibly poor state with a lot of problems. And you know what's funny? Okay, when I lived in Colorado, there was there were so many problems that didn't exist, that exist here, simply because they legalized marijuana, and all that money, they had so much money they couldn't spend it fast enough. I don't understand. Why don't we just legalize marijuana here? We would be fucking flowing in money. We could actually get our schools fixed up and get our parks fixed up and do something about the homeless problem, and like, you know what I mean? Like, we could actually do something to like help fix stuff, but I don't get why we don't do it. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, we live on the border with Mexico, so we have like a lot of the problems that we have are with Mexican gangs and you know, the drug shipments. Like, I mean, look, this is like, what? Look at this. Those are empty syringe boxes from. I mean, look at all of them. I mean, there's like, I mean, this is, people don't come and throw these away here who are like live in a house. These are from, you know, drug addicts, and somebody went around and picked them up and probably threw them away. They were probably like laying around in the park. I mean, that's the kind of world that Albuquerque is. Like, people just, you just see people like openly doing drugs like on the street. I mean, I mean, if people are interested in seeing that, I can show that too, but most of the time people don't seem too interested in that stuff. Dang it, Bowie. Man, you are the poopinest little dog. Dude, this dog poops all the time. All he does is poop. You ever not poop? You ever think about that? Huh? I feed you less than the other big dogs, but you poop all the time. How do you do it? Besides the fact that they manage to somehow constantly pee, Bowie seems to be like this, like he poops more than my big dogs. This dog poops, like, this is his second time today in the last like half hour. I mean, Blue hasn't even gone to the bathroom, and like Bowie's already like laying down the law for everybody. Like, oh, he's laying down enough law for all the dogs. Hopefully I can get Lady to go to the canal. I'd like to take her there. If I can't, I'm going to try and get Lady to go to the park by my house, a different park, that I don't have to walk by a dangerous highway to get to. Like, so this is where I usually let the dogs run around for a little bit. But lately, like my mom, I don't know if I told you this, my mom takes my dogs out on Sundays. Well, she took them to this park, and I always tell her, like, you know, be careful, watch out, you know, when the dogs are in your care, you know, they're your responsibility. Well, what does she do? She gets a ticket for all four of them, for them all being off leash. Well, apparently the parks department people or whatever, or animal control has been cracking down, and they've been coming to all the parks in town and trying to find people who don't have their dogs on a leash so they can give them a ticket. It's frustrating. Because, like, I mean, I would like to let, like, my dogs go, but these cars, I don't trust them. They're, like, they might just be, like, people waiting for me to let my dogs off the leash because they do that. It's, yeah. I mean, my problem with it is that, okay, I'm being punished for one person's bad dog. Everybody with a good dog is punished. So because one person had a dog that bit somebody at some time, now all of us have to have our dogs on leashes all the time. Well, my dogs are good dogs. They don't bite people. They don't have any interest in biting people. And yet I have to keep my dogs on a leash, even though, like, they've never done anything wrong. You know, I don't get it. Like, you know? And then on top of it, I got in a fight one time with this girl at the dog park because her dog was attacking my dog, right? Her dog was attacking my dog over and over again, and she was letting it do it. She was doing it on purpose because she didn't like me. And so the dog finally, like, I kept picking up the dog and giving it back to her. but because I only have one arm, I couldn't give her the dog back and pick up my dog at the same time, and she knew that. And so she thought it was real funny, right? That her dog would go right back to like attacking my dog. I mean, I would be picking her dog up by the collar, and my dog would be hanging out of her dog's mouth because it was biting my dog's neck so hard that it was like just holding her in the air, you know. And I was like, so I finally, my friend was like, here, give me the dog. So I gave him the dog, and he was gonna put it over the fence. There's like, because there's these like, you know, when you go to a dog park, there's these little areas where you can like come in and you take your dog off the leash and then you let him into the park. Well, he was just gonna put the dog in there. Well, I hand him the dog and the dog bites him. So we ended up calling the police and animal control, everything about it, to report her, and I had pictures and stuff. And Blue always wants to go this way, but they locked the gate. I can't go down the street anymore. I have to walk next to the highway. Like, this is like this is the Bureau of Indian Affairs. This is technically native land, but that's a city street, and they put up a fence and blocked it off so that I have to walk next to the freeway to go down to get to my house now. That's the way it is here. Hey, hot air balloons. There's like 2 of them. Let me see. I'll get them when I might get to the other side here. Let's see if you can see them. There they are. 2 hot. Stop moving for a second, Blue. 2 hot air balloons right there. I wish I get like. I'm working on getting like a camera with like a DSLR with HDMI output, because there's these things. It's an HDMI to USB. I mean there's HDMI to it's HDMI to USB. So you can plug your so I would be able to plug my camera into my phone and use that camera as a way to like take pictures and send it directly to my phone. So I could say like, technically I'm hoping that I would be able to like stream to Twitch from my phone using the DSLR, and then my phone as, you know, the link to Twitch, which would be really awesome, because this camera, I know it gets pixelated and it's not always the best. I hate this, like, it's so scary. These are cars this is a highway, and I'm like, there's no other way. The only other way is to go all the way down. It's about, you have to walk basically 2 miles. You go that way 2 miles, and then there's a street that you can walk up, and it goes up. It says, I've walked it before with on the camera, and it goes up to my house. But I mean, I'm trying to get my dogs home so they can eat breakfast so I can get Lady out. And you know, this is just such bull crap that they could do this. You know, I don't understand what gives them the power to decide who gets to walk on the sidewalk and who doesn't. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, I just have this thing about fairness. Like, I don't know. I grew up believing in I can't. I think it's because I think it's because of my autism. I actually believe in stuff. Like, I believe things. When I was 18, I was so disillusioned by the fact that I didn't understand that people just did things as a fashion statement. Like that, that never occurred to me. Like, I thought people actually believed in stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get it. And it blew my fucking mind away. like, you gotta understand how, like, I mean, I'm not stupid and I'm not ignorant about stuff, but I am still so, like, I still believe that, like, like, you know, I thought the cops were, like, on my side, you know what I mean? I thought the cops were, like, your friends, right? Well, one time I got arrested, and when I went to court, the cop actually lied on the stand. He lied. I was like, what the hell, man? You know what I mean? I just couldn't believe, it didn't occur to me, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't occur to me that cops did that. That they would try and, like, get you put in prison for something you didn't do just because, like, they basically didn't like the way I looked or whatever. They didn't like my job. And I'm not going to get into what my job was. It wasn't anything illegal. It was just, like, it's considered, like, not necessarily, like, the most socially acceptable job, especially by the police. So, yeah, like, you know, luckily I had a really, 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 really good lawyer, and my lawyer was able to hire a private investigator. I mean, this was a free lawyer. He was just doing this case pro bono, but he was, like, actually, like, a real professional lawyer, and I got him as you know, what are they called? The lawyers that you get for free if you don't have any money. Like, I got him as one of those lawyers. He hired a private investigator and stuff, and he did all this, like, research to find out, like, and he got me off completely because he proved that everything I said was true, and, like, the charges got dropped, and, like, I was just so, like, relieved because, like, I was like, finally, you know, like, because I've always been, like, I grew up being told that if you tell the truth, like, that's, like, how, like, things, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you're supposed to do things, right? You tell the truth. Well, I found out the hard way that if you tell doctors the truth about stuff, they won't help you. Like, they actually, like, will go out of their way to, like, not help you. So, like, I've found that I've had to lie to doctors to get the right medicine I need. Like, I don't understand this whole, like, thing. Like, I feel like, and everybody else just seems to, like, it's like everybody else, it's like this, like, big secret that everybody else knows and I don't. And, like, I feel like a moron, you know? Like, I feel like I'm just, like, this gullible idiot, and people can see that, and they take advantage of me. So that's why, like, I don't hang around with anybody anymore, because I can't trust people, because I can't tell. Like, I don't see the warning signs that other people do. Like, no, like, most people see warning signs about stuff, and I don't see them because, like, autism, like, there's things that I'm never gonna understand, and it's frustrating, and it makes it hard for me to, like, make friends because I'm super socially awkward. I'm really, really, like I don't know how to do small talk. Let's say I needed to go catch the bus, and I knew there was gonna be somebody at the bus stop that I knew. Okay, I would have to stop and like make up. Like, it would take me, like, some time. I'd have to come up with this whole, like, persona, and I'd have to come up with, like, small talk ideas and then before I can go, like that's why, like, I posted a whole article about this. This lady wrote an article for the Washington Post. I have it pinned to my tweets. You know, it's my pinned tweet. It's all about how, like, basically, when you have autism, you spend your life acting. You come up with these roles because you don't naturally, like, do these things. So, like, for me, like, small talk is, like, frightening. It's scary. It's like, incredibly like, there's some more hot air balloons. This is a good day for them. You know what? I got to get home and I want to get a picture of the sun before it goes away. Come on, come on. So I mean, I'm not innocent and I'm not stupid and I'm not ignorant about a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I'm like fucking like one of the most naive people you'll ever meet. Honestly, like I am so fucking naive, it's insane. It's frustrating. I mean, this phone is a replacement because this guy I know, I didn't see the warning signs. The last phone I had before this one, the guy asked if he could use my phone, and I said, okay, sure. And I should have seen all the warning signs that something was wrong, and I didn't. And I, like, looking back afterwards, I can, like, piece it together, but his intention was to steal my phone, and he did. He took my phone and he ran, like, and I didn't get it, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't see it, and I should have, because everybody else would have, like any other normal person would have been like, this guy has something going on, he's up to no good. Not me. I'm just like I'm just like that guy who, like, I just take people's word for shit, man. I can't help it. I actually have to like make myself stop and think about, like, is this a good idea or not? Like, is this, you know what I mean? Like, I really have to like make like these hard like choices, and I have to like basically go against what my natural instinct would be to do like the nice thing, like, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. And I found out the hard way that when you do that, people steal all your stuff. Like, I got, like, I mean, people took me for money. They took me for all kinds of stuff, and they of course they did it when I was really down, They get you when you're down. It was right after my identity got stolen, and I was having a really hard time because I lost the ability to stream, and I lost the internet, and I lost all this, you know what I mean? Like, I lost everything. And so people, like, I started running into people, and I was just like, I guess in a bad spot and needed people to talk to. And I was just, I guess, talking to the wrong people or something, or what I think it is more likely is that they could see that I was weak at that point, and they knew they could take advantage of me, and they did. So, all I can say is if you know somebody with autism, okay, well, I mean, look, right now what I'm doing is I gotta go home. I'm walking home right now. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna feed the dogs, and then I'm gonna see if Lady will go for a walk, and then after that, I'm all down for the gaming. I can't remember who, somebody was saying they wanted to get a team together, and I said I'd be part of it. So, yeah, like, if you were part of that, then great. I hope you are. That'd be cool. I can't remember. I'll have to check. You know what? I gotta ask people some stuff, because I'm a little worried about something. But I'll get to that later. But yeah, we're almost to the point, like, like how every day I take a picture, and I take it from the front of my driveway thing, right? Like, like, this is where I live. This is the wall around where I live. On the other side is like the houses that are my neighbors. Like this whole big thing is like all where I live. So hey, so yeah, like I need to go down. So I need to go down here, and I'm gonna have to stop the stream at the corner so I can take the pictures to post to Instagram and Twitch. I mean, on Twitter. And then I'm doing that art project, that 1 second a day art project. So every day I take a shot. Oh my gosh, that's a huge balloon floating right by really fast. Dude, that's crazy. That is so fast. Those people are flying, man. Seriously. That's fast. Hot air balloons don't usually do more than about like 10, 12 knots. That thing's got to be doing about 20, 25. That's fast. That's scary. Because you get like if you're doing those kind of speeds and you hit a freaking updraft or something, or a gust at that speed, it can flip the basket, or at least it can turn the basket sideways and knock you out. I mean, people fall out here. People die. Dude, a cat got hit overnight. Sorry about that. That's just really sad to me. Cats get hit here all the time. Always dead cats here. So many cats. My dog wants to go see it, of course. A lady would like to go get it out of the street, and if I let her, lady would take it home. And she would probably gnaw on it for a long time. She is really gross. That's my dog, Lady. The grossest dog ever, but I love her. I love her, every gross part of her I love. Can't help it. She's my beautiful, gross girl. At least Blue isn't gross. Blue's actually pretty ungross. I like him a lot because of that. He doesn't eat weird things. He's not interested in like stuff that most people think that like Lady is. Like he doesn't want to roll in poop or eat it or anything. All right, I'm gonna take this picture. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I'll be back in a little while. Everybody enjoy your morning and afternoon, and I'll be back in a bit.